The story of Solomon, the man with 700 wives and 300 concubines. Why did Solomon have to marry 700 wives and keep 300 mistresses? When Solomon ascended the throne, possibly at the tender age of 20, he held immense promise and was bestowed with great opportunities. But alas, the ultimate account of Solomon's life is one tinged with disappointment. Despite his promising and exciting start, King Solomon's reign commenced on a high note after he was proclaimed an heir to the throne by his father, King David. Solomon, as the second child of David and Bathsheba, was fortunate to be born into a family that followed the injunctions of God. Perhaps their deep knowledge and understanding of the way of the Lord positively influenced Solomon's upbringing. Growing up in a palace always on the brink of conflict and war, Solomon's upbringing was not a bed of roses. For example, Solomon witnessed his older brothers Ammon and Absalom causing havoc from the front row. At one point, Ammon forced himself on his half-sister Tamar. For that sin, Absalom had him murdered. In fact, during David's waning days, Absalom even declared himself the king. If not for the intervention of Nathan the prophet, together with Bathsheba's swift actions, Solomon's rightful claim to the throne would have been denied. Upon Solomon's accession to the throne, his father David delivered a heartfelt farewell speech, as recorded in 1 Kings chapters 1 to 4. King David said to his son Solomon, "I'm about to depart from this world like everyone else. Be strong, act like a man, and diligently follow the commands and laws of the Lord your God, as written in the law of Moses. Obey him faithfully so that you may prosper in all your endeavors and ensure the Lord's promise to me, continuity of your descendants on the throne of Israel, will be upheld. As long as your descendants walk faithfully with their whole heart and soul before the Lord, you shall never lack a successor." Solomon seems to have heeded this guidance, as seen in 1 Kings chapter 3 verse 3, which says Solomon loved the Lord and walked in the steps of his father David. In one of the most significant moments of the Old Testament, God appeared to Solomon in a dream, as described in 1 Kings chapter 3 verse 5, and offered to grant him any request. God said to Solomon, "Ask for whatever you want me to give you." Solomon recognized that he has been presented with a remarkable opportunity to seek something of great significance. He could ask for anything. It was like God gave him a blank check and asked him to fill it in with whatever he desires. Imagine if the Lord were to awaken you tonight and offer the same proposition. What would you ask for? Keep in mind that what you ask for will reveal much about your innermost desires and priorities.